any kind of trend that has a negative impact on children cannot be a positive impact on society.
Yeah, it seems to be.
Yeah.
Is it worldwide, do you think? Or is it just...
It is worldwide, and I would blame a lot of that due to the globalization of social media.
Yeah.
I think that you can be in the middle of Afghanistan, in the middle of Ukraine, or in the middle of LA, but your children are consuming the same content. And the sexualization of TV shows is really interesting. What I found really interesting is over the years, and I can only account for my own kind of experiences, I would see people like Britney Spears or Miley Cyrus. They come very cookie cutter, very clean, so they appeal to a very young audience. And then overnight, they become hyper promiscuous and hyper sexualized. So the young audience is now kind of catapulted into this sexual revolution with the idols that they were admiring. They have no choice but to catch up to their sexuality, and as a result, it's like we're kind of propelling children into sexualization, which I just don't understand the benefits of.
It's becoming cool to the kids.
Cool. Yeah, it's hyper cool for them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So technology, it's made our lives easier in a lot of ways, but it seems romantic relationships have become much more difficult than ever before. There's pornography for men, which eliminates the man's need to ever develop courage, which takes a lot of courage to approach a beautiful woman. Sex toys for women, millions of possible partners on social media, and then one day probably AI sex dolls for people. It seems like all of these things are just destroying our happiness. Because I don't think anyone's happy watching porn all the time. I don't know if these women that are entertaining hundreds and thousands of men on social media are really getting anything, maybe just money. But we're all lonely and frustrated, I think.
Absolutely.